Okay, so back to the form. I've made a couple of adjustments to our form. I've showed you how to use the layout option, how to change it from line to box or change the alignment of the fields. I've showed you all that, and that's under the layout or the structure. Now the next one is the colors and background. So colors and background is where we do some color and background adjustment over here. So background. So I want you to understand that this is the form itself. This white area is the form itself. That's the form itself. While if I should close this up and close this, do you see this gray area around this white one? That's like the background, overall background of the form. Okay, that's like the overall background of the form. This white one here is the main background. This one is the overall background. Now, how is it differentiated here? If I should go back to our style and options, over here there is what we call input background. Then there's what we call background. What's the difference? Now, let's change the input background and let's see what changes. I mean, that's one of the best way to know what the difference is. The input background changes the field where people input their information. That's the input background. I could change that to, I mean, let me just fair red, something like red, but not too red. See that? I think that's okay. That's the input background. The background is now this white one here. If I change it to purple, can you see? Or the purple looks awful. I think white is just fine, or gray, or black. If I change it to black, that means I have to change those labels to white. I mean, the labels won't show up if it's not white, right? So, yeah, you can just play around with this. Look at this color. This color is okay. Okay, all right. So that is the background, and then the input background. This input. Then we have font color. Let's change font color. Let's see what changes. Nothing changes. There is something that has to change for font color. I'm trying to remember. But something is responsible for font color. I just remember it now. Silly me. I don't remember it now. But something is responsible for font color. But the background and input background, I hope that's clear. Now, there's now background image. This background image takes everything else. Like the whole background of the so for example, let's say this let me put background image, click on this, and then it opens up my computer. I can select different images or possible image. Let's say I just like one of these images, and let's say this one. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one. This one looks this one makes sense. This one. Select it and look at where this image comes onto. The entire background. This is what I'm saying now. That's like it supports the form. The form is on it. Why it's the entire background. Does that make sense? Although the colors are not very matching, but that's like an idea of it. I think I'll just let me change this color to white. That looks even better now. Okay. But that's like the entire background. Then there's now an header image. Header image means if I want to have an image on this form, something like this. Look at it. Let me add an image to the top of the form. It's usually an horizontal image. Do I have something I can use? Just find something random. Let's see. This is just a random stuff. Like this is not. It's just a random image. But if I want to add an image to the top of the form, I'll still be showing us how to build like a real business form where everything is structured and everything is. But I just want to show you the potential of how you could use the builder first. So this is like an image header shows up here. Image background shows up background of everything else. That's how you can style your what your color and background. Does that make sense? So that's that aspect. And there is this one that says miscellaneous. So agency branding means you want to show the agency logo. Look at it. When I toggle it on, what do you see? You see eye level. If I toggle it off, its eye level doesn't show. Most times I want to toggle it off. Like, why should eye level be shown on my form? You don't want it to show up. So you just toggle it off most times. And that is it. Okay. That's all about the colors and background. I'll see you in the next lesson. All right. So once again, in the colors and background, you can change the background color, which is the background of this form. Input background means the inputs where they put in their information. Background image means everything all over the other area. So that now if you preview this form, let's see how it shows up. You see that it shows up just like this. Okay. That background image we added will cover everything, as you can see. Then the header image shows up here. Then these are the information. I can scroll through to fill out the form. You got it? And that is it. That is it.